As I told you, this story packing, the author tells us that we should plan and prepare before starting any journey. As I told you yesterday, we should never leave any task or others or take any task to be very easy. So because in the journey of life, it is not only about packing of things, it is journey of life, and we should never leave any task on others. In journey of life, we might have to face certain complex situations, and packing is not that much a difficult task, but it creates a lots of mess because there was in this chapter it was not properly done. Okay. Are you getting? So listen to it
Yes,
carefully.
ma'am.
Coming to the first paragraph, I rather pride myself on my packing. This is the narrator's view. Packing is one of those many things that I feel like I know more about than any other person living. It surprises myself sometimes how many such things there are. I impressed the fact upon George and Harris and told them that they had better leave the whole matter entirely to me. They fell into the suggestion with a readiness that had something uncanny about it. George spread himself over the easy chair and Harris cocked his legs on the table. Now, what happened? The narrator felt proud on himself that he was good at packing. Actually, packing is also, as I told you, good packing avoids many problems. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So, therefore, Jay Chichani, how can I show my face here?
Yes, ma'am.
My face is not visible.
Yes, ma'am.
My face is not visible.
Ma'am, मेरा no,
My
ma'am. Ma'am, on your video, ma'am, your video is off.
Acha.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Thank you. So now you got it that packing is the author felt that he was good at packing, and when they started, they planned to have a journey. He decided to do the packing himself. Okay, so he wanted to impress upon George and Harris, and he told them that they would it would be better for them to rest and they should leave the whole matter on himself, means the author, the narrator. So the means one of his friend George spread his legs over the easy chair and Harris cocked his leg on the table. Uncanny is means strange and weird. Just note down the words which are given on the right hand side of the page. Okay, have you got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Gopamani,
Yes, ma'am.
understood? Okay. So the next, this was hardly what I intended. Okay. What I had meant, of course, was that I should boss the job and that Harris and George should potter about under my directions. I pushing them aside every now and then with, oh, you, here, let me do it. There you are, simple enough. really teaching them, as you might say. They're taking it in the way they did irritated me. There is nothing does irritate me more than seeing other people sitting about doing nothing when I am working. Okay? So when someone interrupts us, no, you are not doing the job properly. I will do it in a better way. So the person definitely will irritated, isn't it? He will be irritated if we interrupt him. Now
Yes,
and
ma'am.
then. Now I will do it. अरे तुमने ये अच्छा नहीं किया. अरे मेरे जैसा नहीं किया. Sit aside. Then everyone will get irritated. Okay. So now see, in this way it was simply a teaching, and there is nothing that irritates me more than seeing other people sitting about doing nothing when I am working. At the same time, he himself gets irritated when he saw that his friends were sitting idly and doing nothing. Are you getting what is the author's mindset? On the one hand, he is asking his friends not to interrupt anything in the packing. And while on the other hand, what does he want? He feels and he gets irritated when he sees that his friends were not doing anything. So you can see the two sides of his face. Okay. Next, I lived with a man once who used to make me mad that way. He would loll on the sofa and watch me doing things by the hour together. He said it did him really good to look on at me, messing about. Now, I am not like that. I can't sit still and see another man slaving and working. I want to get up and superintend and walk around with my hands in my pockets and tell them what to do. It is my energetic nature. I can't help it. Okay? So, this way, the narrator wants to say that he lived with a man once who used to make me mad that way. He is saying that he used to have a friendship with a person and he made him mad. MAD, mad, okay? Made and mad. Whenever the teacher gives you this dictation, so while he speaks or she speaks, you must be aware of the pronunciation and accordingly you have to write the spellings, okay? So he is again recalling one of his friends that he used to loll on the sofa. कि वो पैर loll on means सोफे पर पैर पसार कर सो जाना, to spread legs, and watch me doing things by the hour together. And he used to talk to him, watch him for a long time. So he said it did him a real good to look on at me messing about. And he told him that it was, he felt good to watch him. Author's friend felt good in watching him. Okay. And doing, messing the things. Messing means making the things in a chaos manner. Okay. Now I am not like that. He is recalling the thing, but now he believes that he is not like that person. I can't sit still and see another man slaving and working. Now he believes that he can do a better work than the others, and he really feels that he is not the slave of anyone. Okay, so he want to get up and superintend it. अब वो supervise करना चाहता है. What does he want? Superintendent means he wanted to supervise others. Okay, and work around with my hands in pockets. And now in supervision is to be done like that he wanted to keep his hands in the pocket and to supervise and take a round that how the people were doing the job and tell him what to do. It is my energetic nature, I can't help it. अब author देखो अपने आप में कितना अपने आप की खुद तारीफ कर रहा है. He is feeling himself energetic and he can't help himself. And being energetic is not a bad quality, but he himself is telling about his own qualities, that now he was feeling energetic and he could not stop it. Okay. So I suppose you are getting what is conveyed through these paragraphs. Himani?
Yes, ma'am.
Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
So coming to this
Yes,
next
ma'am.
danger.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. However, I did not say anything, but started the packing. It seemed a longer job than I had thought it was going to be. But I got the bag finished at last and I sat on it and strapped it. Okay? Oh. Though he wanted to supervise the job. As I told you in the beginning, he wanted to boss the job. He wanted to do the packing himself. And on the other hand, at the same time, he wanted that others should not sit idly. He wanted that his friends should help him in packing, and not helping, they should do the job and he should supervise the work. Okay. But however, he did not say anything to them and he started the packing. Now it seemed to him a longer job. अब उसको लगा ये तो बहुत लंबा काम हो गया. And ultimately, at last, he finished his job and sat on the bed and stripped it. बैठ गया ताकि सामान थोड़ा ठीक से अरेंज हो जाए and strapped it. उसकी strap बांध दी उसने. "Aren't you going to put the boots in?" said Harris. And I looked round and found I had forgotten them. And Harris said that, "Are you not going to keep your boots in?" Harris ने पूछा क्या तुम अपने जूते बैग में नहीं रखोगे? And when he turned round, he found that he had forgotten to put his shoes into the bag. That's just like Harris. He couldn't have said a word until I had got the bag shut and strapped, of course. And George laughed, one of those irritating, senseless laughs of his. They do make me so wild, isn't it? It can make anyone. Do you really feel so? Suppose you are doing the packing. If Dhruv Samani is doing packing and someone sitting near to him watches him, and if he leaves something out and the person who is sitting next to him doesn't tell him, and when at last when the packing is done, he reminds him that you have forgotten outside, how irritated Dhruv would be feeling, Isn't it, Dhruv? Dhruv, are you listening? Dhruv Somani? Harishri?
Yes, ma'am, it would be a very irritating feeling.
Of course. है ना? So, the same thing was done by George. George ने ऐसा ही किया. He washed, Haris. Haris did the same with George. He washed continuously, but reminded him of his boots at last when the packing had been done. And again, when he laughed, it made him irritated. Okay? So George laughed. Okay? One of his irritating laughs. I opened the bag and packed the boots in, and then, just as I was going to close it, a horrible idea occurred to me. Had I packed my toothbrush? I don't know how it is, but I never do know whether I have packed my toothbrush. Again, he opened the bag and kept his boots inside it, packed his bag once again. Then, when he was about to close it, then he reminded of the idea that whether he had packed his shoes over there or not. Toothbrush. And when he reminded of his toothbrush, because it is the basic need, it is the basic requirement when we go out of our house. Toothbrush is the most important thing to start a day. So the author reminded himself, he reminded of this toothbrush himself. खुद ही उसे आइडिया आया कहीं मैंने ब्रश तो नहीं छोड़ दिया. Though he did not know how this idea came to him, but he planned to do it. Okay. So my toothbrush is a thing that haunts me when I am traveling and makes my life a misery. I dream that I haven't packed it and wake up in a cold perspiration and get out of bed and hunt for it. And in the morning, I pack it before I have used it. And I have to unpack again and get it. And it is always the last thing I turn out of the bag. And then I repack and forget it. I have to rush upstairs for it and at last moment and carry it to the railway station wrapped up in my pocket handkerchief. So we shall continue with the rest part of the lesson tomorrow. Come and be prepared with the lesson.